Now, after historical development of production and operation management, we try to understand the difference between product and services on the basis of different parameters. Now, if we see, products are different from services in number of parameters. The first parameter we say tangibility. When we are talking about a tangibility, so we can see the product, we can touch the product. So products are tangible, whereas services are intangible. We cannot touch the services. Then nature, products are physical object, and as far as services are concerned, so services are activities or experience. Then next parameter is production and consumption. So as far as products are concerned, products are separate processes, whereas services are occurring simultaneously. Then inventory, product can be stored and services cannot be stored. When we are talking about standardization, products are highly standardized, whereas services are concerned, services are highly customized. When we are talking about a customer involvement, so there is very low customer involvement in manufacturing of product. As far as services are concerned, there is a lot of involvement of the customer. Then quality measurement, easy to measure in terms of defect and specifications. When we are talking about the services, it is difficult to measure. So services are more or less perception based. Then ownership, in case of product, the ownership can be transferred, whereas in services, no ownership transfer availability is there. Then transportation. So transportation of product is possible, whereas transportation of services is not possible. If we talk about the examples, then cars, mobile phones, furniture, so everything comes under a product. Whereas whenever we are talking about the services, so whatever the services is provided by the banking sector, education sector, healthcare sector, entertainment sector, so comes under the services. So this is how we can differentiate the product and services. Now most of the organization are using both. They are having a product also and they are also providing a services also. Let me ask one question. The question is, if you visit to McDonald's and buy a burger, so what kind of product or service it is provide? Whether it is a product given organization or a service given organization, or it follow both product and services. So you can find the answer in the comment section, and you can also reply in the comment section. So then there are other sectors also, automobile assembly. Then automobile assembly is primarily towards having a product, and when you are talking about a computer repairing and restaurant meal, it is partially towards the goods and partially towards the service. Whenever we are talking about surgery or teaching, it is partially majorly towards the service and partially towards the goods. So we can differentiate and see what kind of service or product a company is going to provide. So that's all for this lecture. Now our next topic is place of production and operation manager in an organizational structure. Production is the central activity of an organization. All other functions like finance, marketing, purchasing exist primarily to support the production or service delivery functions. Without production activities, an organization cannot create value. Hence, production and operation manager occupies a vital position in the organizational structure. See the diagram, you can see that different organization having a different organization structures. There is no fixed rule that this organization structure is applicable to all the organizations. A general view of organization structure is displayed, where the topmost position is of shareholders. Then there are a board of directors, general managers. Under general managers, there are different managers, sales, then legal manager, financial manager, manufacturing manager, engineering manager. then research manager and personal manager. So under manufacturing, there is one line that where the production and operation manager falls. So this is how the place of production and operation management lies in an organizational structure. And most of the multinational organization follows the structure, and they acquire or depute the production and operation management or industrial engineer for effective utilization of the resources in their structuring. Then our next topic is functions and activities of production and operation management. This is very important. What kind of activities and what kind of functions are being performed by the production management department or production manager? So let us discuss this topic in the different way. Let us classify the organizations into a different types, three types, like we have a small organizations, and we have a medium organizations, and we have a large organizations. So we divided it into three types. In small organizations, the production and operation manager often performs the multiple role and is responsible for planning, execution, control, supervision, almost all the activities which are taking place in that organization. So he is the basically backbone of the organization in the small organizations. When we are talking about a medium-sized organizations, so in medium-sized organizations, there may be a separate managers like personal manager, marketing manager, and finance manager. But the production planning and control and purchasing and storing is falling under the production and operation manager or production management department. When we are talking about a large scale industries, so in large scale industries, the production is generally considered as a line function. This is because key operation decisions are made by the line managers, while staff specialists offer advisory and technical supports aligned with production needs. Such an arrangement facilitates the quick decision making, improved coordination, and more effective control of production operations. So in larger organization, the scope of production and operation manager or department is typically limited to the planning, directing, and controlling the production activities alone. So there is no hard and fast rule or guidelines to define or specify the functions of production and operation management department or manager. But still, for academics interest, we can lay down some of the functions which are performed by the production and operation manager. It includes designing and development of the production processes, production planning and control, implementation of the plan and related activities to produce the desired goods and services, administration and coordination of the activities of the various components that are responsible for producing the necessary goods and services, including the selection of the materials, developing the best method, selecting the machines and equipments or preparing the layout, then estimating the time, loading and scheduling, routing and dispatching, then follow up, then inspection, continuous improvement. So all these are the functions which are performed by the department or production and operation manager. So that's all for today. So in this lecture, we are able to understand the difference between the services and goods. So which organization or which component falls under a service or fall under a goods sector. Then we also able to understand the functions as well as activities performed by the production and operation manager or production and operation management department. Thank you. Stay connected. Thank you very much.